All right, really cool play. A lot of cool things to talk about here. So there's 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. All right, it's 1st and 10. Personnel-wise, Houston has 21 jumbo. We've got a running back here, a fullback here, and we've got an extra tight end or an extra lineman in as a tight end here. So that's 21 jumbo. All right, and the formation to start out is cut wing 31. Cut wing 31 with a home back or a dot back. All right, now we're going to shift back and the wing becomes more of a true fullback, right? And now the formation is cut 21, right? Cut 21, and the backfield is eye over because now the fullback is offset to the tight end. He's no longer a wing. He's more in a fullback position there. All right, now they did this for a very specific reason, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, I think one thing to start out is we got a single high safety here. All right, so that's telling Stroud that we're probably in man coverage. Also, the corners are pressed. All right, now if we go to the other angle, I'm going to show you why that matters. All right. Okay, so as they approach the line here, you can see Stroud is looking at one person in particular. Why would that be? He's looking at Karlaftis, 56, right there. All right, and when he gets lined up, Stroud calls for the audible. Check, 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 check. All right. Now, the reason he did that is because they must have done their film study and realized in man coverage, if Karlaftis is playing head up on the tight end or even inside shade, right, a 6 technique or maybe a 7 technique, then they can wash the whole defense this way to the left, all right, and get a one-on-one with the running back and Jalen Watson out here on the corner, okay? So it's a pretty well-designed play. One thing they didn't account for, though, is Leo Chenal blowing it up. All right, so let's take a look. So right now, you can see he's turning back and he's saying, hey, you got him? And he's saying, yeah, I got him. Okay, so he lets him know. So 21 now has 47. So that means that Leo has this tight end who's really an offensive lineman. Okay, now why is that important? Watch. When 47, at the snap of the ball, when 47 starts going inside, that draws this safety's attention to now squeeze inside. He has to follow his guy. So he's going down inside now. All right. Now, if you look out here on the perimeter, you see this receiver, he's coming to knock him farther inside. So basically they're trying to trap everybody inside the hash here. And Joe Mixon is going to wind this back off the edge and try to get a one-on-one with Jalen Watson. All right. Now, another thing to notice here. Watch Chris Jones here. All right. Chris Jones, best player on the defense, one of the best players in the league, right? They just let him go. They're not going to block him. I mean, they sort of like 69 gives him a little forearm, but that's not enough to block him, right? All right. That's what's called an influence. 69 is just trying to influence Jones to attack him so that 47 can knock him back inside to the left here. All right. And when they do that, that allows Joe Mixon to wind it all the way back off the backside. So on the front side here, you can see Tranquil and Bolton have Mixon man-to-man. All right. They're sharing him. So when this ball is snapped and Joe Mixon heads to their right, the left as we're looking at it, they could just take off and go hit their gaps. But 69 is eyeballing Bolton here because as soon as Bolton threatens that gap, he's going to knock him inside. Then 47 will knock Jones inside. And if you look at 75 here, he's got his right hand, his outside hand, he's capturing the outside shoulder of Karlaftis, right? And he's going to steer him to the inside. You see how he's doing that? He's trying to run him to the inside. So that should leave a one-on-one between Joe Mixon and a corner, right? Which is probably exactly what Houston wants. So now they've got 10 players. Kansas City has 10 players on this side of the tackle, with one guy left to make the tackle off the back edge. All right. But what they didn't account for is Leo Chenal shooting this gap and making this play. So you can have all the best scheme in the world, but if you get penetration, it's going to blow it up. Leo Chenal saves the day. Nice job.